including James McAvoy, our entertainment correspondent Jane Witherspoon with the preview.
Ready for this? Let's find out.
X-Men First Class launches its way onto the big screen, reviving the comic book film franchise. It's a prequel to the previous 4 films. In it, we find out just how the mutant superhero saga started. James McAvoy plays the young Charles Xavier.
It was a big responsibility. It needs to be something different. It needs to be refreshed, and you can't keep doling out the same tone and vibe. You've got to change something quite drastically, and I think this film does that. I think it's got a sense of humour that the other X-Men movies have never had up till now.
It was filmed at Pinewood under the eye of Brit director Matthew Vaughn. It's got the British stamp all over it, but because it's backed by an American studio, they're the ones set to profit.
No one can foresee precisely what course it will take.
While this film looks set to be one of the summer's biggest blockbusters, McAvoy says he's concerned that some other British movie makers dumb down to satisfy the American appetite.
Do we make movies just for America? But yeah, of course we do. We make loads of movies to try and hit in America. And yet it's never the ones that were aimed at America that do well. We dumb our movies down because we want Americans to understand them. Then Americans watch them and just go, this is a really unsophisticated, dumbed down movie. Why would we buy this? Why do we like this? We don't. So it's like we're patronising them and we're shortchanging ourselves.
Co-star Kevin Bacon has a bit of advice.
I think the whole thing is just to keep trying to make the best possible movies that you can, and you hope that the cream rises to the top. And sometimes, you look at something like The King's Speech, where it's made for compared to X-Men, relatively little money, and it's just keeps making money.
The earlier X-Men films have taken over $1.5 billion worldwide. While no one's knocking the US studios for making their movies here, the cast of this latest instalment hope more homegrown projects are developed so some of that money comes back into the British industry. Jane Witherspoon, Sky News.
Thank you, Jane.